Previously, I reviewed a portable monitor from UPERFECT, which I have really enjoyed. In fact, I'm literally using it in my studio as my monitor to watch all that goes on here. So if you ever see me looking off to the side here, I'm actually looking at the UPERFECT monitor, 4K. I love using it, especially here in the studio, a nice big display so I can see what you all see. They have sent me their newest display, which is actually a folding 2-in-1 monitor setup. Use one cable, plug it into your laptop, and now you have 3 screens. Portable, anywhere you want to go with this. This is their UStation Delta folding monitor, dual portable display, built-in stand VESA mount. So lots there, but if you're a tech geek, you know sort of what all that means. I'm gonna unbox, give my first impressions, get it hooked up to my MacBook Pro, and just talk about what I think. Use cases, things like that. I'm doing too much talking. Let's get into the unboxing here. So they sent the package in the mail. Let's go ahead and open. All right, perfect your life. Perfect your life. All right, so here we have the box, fairly big. All the sides here, UPERFECT, perfect your life, made in China, some stuff there about that as well. As I said in my last review, they do a great job packaging, I feel. Nice and padded up here at the top. I'll slide that down. If you hear my dog, he's chilling with me here. 15.5-inch folding monitor user manual, very short, easy to understand. Something I am interested in with this monitor is if the laptop can power it efficiently. With the current one I have, the 4K one, you can get up to about 70% brightness, I believe, before it just kind of shuts off. I think it's trying to draw too much power from the MacBook. But I was also using a MacBook Air at the time, so it could be the MacBook Air itself wasn't able to supply enough power. Maybe the MacBook Pro can, I'm not sure. First thoughts, it's a little bit heavier than the single 4K setup, which makes sense. We've got 2 screens here. It's about the weight of my MacBook Pro, I would think. So if you're throwing this in a bag, obviously it's slim, it's portable, but it does add about double the weight of your MacBook. Here in the box, we have the cable to charge. Looks like they actually sent me the European version, but that's okay because I have another brick just like this, but the American version. So I'm not really sure. I think that's just like UK uses that type. Don't quote me and don't get mad at me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong there. So we'll put that aside. All right, it comes with USB-C to USB-C, USB-C to USB-C, a UHD or HDMI to, I guess, mini HDMI or micro HDMI. You get 2 of those as well, and then you get a USB-C to USB-A. They always send a lot of cables, and I have found these cables are really great. So it's nice that they send all this different variety of cables to use. But that's all that comes in the box. We'll put the box aside there. Now, what it says on the website is that you can power both these screens through one USB-C cable. So I'll be testing that. I believe them, but we'll have to test it for ourselves. Let's get into the actual monitor itself. All right, so here is the back. It comes with a nice kickstand. That's really, really strong, very sturdy, it seems. This is all metal here. There's your VESA mount areas there. Back here we see display and power only. So you can hook up to different, I guess, computers to this if you want, or maybe you want one of the screens being like an Xbox and the other screen being your computer. You've got your HDMI there as well. So those are your 2 things there. On this side, we've got 2 little rockers, I'm guessing one for each screen. You can push these rockers and you can toggle them as well. And then there's 2 buttons next to those. There's also padded rubber here as well, because I think Another way that they kind of encourage use is actually putting it up and down like this, so then you have 2 vertical mounts. Let's go ahead and just crack it open. First impressions, it looks really nice. It looks like the screens kind of have a little bit of anti-glare to them. I could be wrong there. I think this folds all the way, yeah, all the way back around. I don't know why you would want to do that, but you can. You can do it like this, maybe if you and a friend want to watch across a desk, or maybe you're giving some sort of presentation to the table around you. You can look at this screen, they can look at this screen. That's pretty neat as well. Sort of the basic ways this gets used. I'm excited to potentially use it like this, where one screen's literally on the table and one is up, but with the stand here, you can sort of do this vibe, which is sort of how it's mostly marketed, which is really nice as well. So if you can imagine chilling, you know, in a coffee shop and you've got, you know, your MacBook here and then 2 screens here. I forgot to mention this before, but if you check the link in the description, you can pick one of these up for yourself, or really anything off UPERFECT's site for yourself. There's a ton of different discount codes according to how much you purchase. So check out all those discount codes and grab the monitor that works best for you. All different portable kinds, all different screen aspects and ratios. Interested to see if this is powered by the Mac. Allow accessory to connect, allow. There's no signal up top. I don't know why that is. Right, so as you can see, I fiddled around with it a little bit and I actually ended up plugging in the power to the bottom here and then actually their HDMI to micro or mini HDMI over here to get both screens working. I have read reviews online and things that say that a MacBook Pro can for sure power 2 external monitors. I just haven't really figured out how to make that work yet. Obviously that's ideal to just have one cable. By the way, don't I look nice on 2 screens? There's 3 of me going on here, that's crazy. I'm mostly excited about potentially using this in my work setup on my desktop and having these as either set up this way or maybe set up in the way where the screen's on the bottom. So yeah, my first, you know, sort of impressions of this monitor, same awesome build quality. I love all the metal. These are premium products and they have a high price tag, but they have worked, at least the 4K one I have right here has worked perfectly for me and what I need it for. I could see coders, people who need multiple screens, or anyone who really just needs to sort of multitask, or if you want to watch a YouTube video here, have your dual screens here, you know, be on a Zoom call here, YouTube here. This isn't touchscreen, which the 4K version that I previously reviewed is a touchscreen. I never used the touchscreen. I don't know really why you would use a touchscreen because the input's a little wonky. At least for me, a Mac user, using the touchscreen is actually just me moving the mouse. It's almost like a trackpad, which is strange, but I think these are really cool. They look professional, they look sturdy, they are sturdy. They sort of match the aesthetic of the MacBook, at least the one I'm using here. So yeah, again, if you want to pick up your own, these things are great. So that's gonna do it for my first impressions and unboxing of the UPERFECT UStation Delta. Again, you can pick yours up at the link down below. There's a few different codes to get a good chunk of the price taken off for you. I'm gonna mess around with this a little more off camera. If you have any questions about it as I'm sort of checking it out, drop them in the comments down below. I'd be happy to answer. But until then, thanks so much for watching. Watch this video. I think you're going to love it. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe for more videos on tech, intentional living, and minimalism, and how all those fit together. Thanks so much. I'll see you next time.